Pleased to meet you. This is Fixed and Folded, the knife review channel for the casual knife collector. I am Cody, and I'm going to re-review the Benchmade Barrage because I accidentally deleted the video because I'm cool. So the Benchmade Barrage, I've had the Barrage Mini for about 3 years, and it was fun, but it was just too small for me. So I saved up, and about a week ago, I got the full-size Benchmade Barrage. This one retailed for about 230 to 250 Canadian. And the features right off the bat that make it stand out from other full-size knives. It has its own design style, and it's quite lightweight for its dimensions because it has somewhat of a thick handle, but because it's ABS or polymer with some milled or skeletonized steel liners, it's light in the hand. I'd compare the weight to the Spyderco Paramilitary 2, which is also a light knife. Now, the design to me has elements of like river stones, of there's kind of smooth grooves washed away by eons of rubbing against other rocks, or like angles kind of like a skipping stone here. Also, there's some elements of some animal design, like maybe a cuttlefish or a squid. Also, it kind of looks just like bullet shaped. So I think of like Bullet Bill from Super Mario Brothers going across the screen. But also, it's not an extreme. It's all smoothed out and subdued, so it's also a subtle design too. I have extra large hands, and there's extra real estate behind, so there's plenty of room for me. I think that these are mostly just visual, just to add some visual flair to the otherwise plain black slab, because they don't line up perfectly with my fingers, and even if they did, they're shallow enough that it's not a significant improvement or difference. It's comfortable. It's nice and comfortable anyway. So this is a full-size knife. I'll do a quick size comparison here. It is going to be bigger than the medium-sized knife, which I can still get full purchase on, of the bug out, Benchmade bug out. And it's going to be your same size dimensions as your Paramilitary 2. This has a bit of a longer blade, but the handle, same. Overall length is the same. And CJRB Riff, which I'll shortly be reviewing. Similar dimensions, about the same blade real estate and same handle length. So this is a 154 cm blade, which I'm perfectly happy with. Decent edge retention, easy to sharpen, reasonable toughness, mid-level steel. And this has a spring assisted action. So you release the thumb stud, and the spring deploys quite firmly, and with a loud snikt. Fit and finish on this one is excellent, perfectly centered from the box, and this is a little bit of a firm release on the axis lock, but it's smooth. You can also release it one-handed if you do a little practice. Push down on the axis lock and release it with your index finger there. Usually I just do it with both hands. I've heard lots of reviewers not like anything that's assisted open. They think it's like cheating and it's not fun or satisfying, and fit and finish doesn't have to be as good. But I've always liked assisted open. One of the first 3 knives that got me into knife knife collecting about 15 years ago was the Kershaw Blur, and that has its own assisted opening system, and it was fun and cool and satisfying. The other two knives was the Benchmade Griptilian and the Spyderco Tenacious. And 15 years later, here I am, making videos. So the blade shape is designed to be, it's like a drop point, spear point. It's designed to be decent at slicing and piercing, not excelling at either. It has a high saber grind with another swedge on the back that's unsharpened. A pretty handsome polish. I'd call that a satin polish or mild stonewash. It's got some medium reflectivity to it. Medium thickness of the blade stock, balancing durability with slicing and piercing performance. Overall, if you like the design, this is going, and you enjoy assisted open mechanisms, and you have $230 to $260 Canadian, depending on where you find this, then yeah, I recommend you definitely check out the Benchmade Barrage. One issue that I had with this, and it might just be me, is with the safety lock positioning. If you have normal thumbs, then when you grip, your thumb is going to rest here and the safety lock is going to be out of any contact. But for me, I have double jointed thumbs, and so my thumb just kind of takes the shape of whatever's underneath it, and it did rub against the safety lock. And so what I did, I just took my Dremel and I just shaved it down till it was smooth, and now no problems. But for most people, not going to be in your way, and it's going to be perfectly comfortable. Overall, I think it's cool, it's very useful, and it's fun to deploy for me. So there you go. That concludes my review of the Benchmade Barrage. And if you like my reviews, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And have a great day. See you later.